Welcome inside Target Field. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Kansas City Royals taking on the Minnesota Twins. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And pitching here today, Pablo Lopez. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Here's the Royals designated hitter, Jonathan India. And that's way high. And that's how he gets started here in Minnesota. The 1-0. Sliced hard but foul. And Pablo Lopez will deliver. And that's downstairs and outside. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man on base to start the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boo. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
The shortstop takes the ball. India gets his lead at first with nobody out. Now a check swing at the 1-1. Look down to first. No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. 2-1 now.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Line drive. Dives and he can't hang on. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
Couple of singles back-to-back. So much of good hitting is finding holes in the defense. That's why you're always thinking line drive into the gap. Those kinds of swings really boost your confidence.
First and second, no outs. And next up for the Royals, Vinny Pasquantino. And that drops in for a strike.
Yep, that ball went out.
Late on that fastball.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Gets a piece and stays alive.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
In the air, left field, down the line. It's going to fall for a hit. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Fastball is outside.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Swings and misses. And the count even at 1.
Great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Quick feed to second for one. On to first, double play.
That was a much-needed double play right there. Gives them a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
And now Michael Massey. And there's the strike. Two outs with a runner at third. And a swing and a miss there.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
Got him swinging. But they push across one run, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left on base. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Royals 1 and the Twins coming to bat. Back in Minnesota. And on the mound for Kansas City in this one, Seth Lugo. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Willie Castro, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Look pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
Next offering is outside. Too low, and it's ball 3. That one misses, so a leadoff walk.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
And here comes Carlos Correa. And there's a curve through for a strike. Yo, 1.
That's a ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Trevor Larnach. Swings through that.
0-1's the count.
That one finds the zone. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Next offering is downstairs. Good job to fight that one off. Castro leads off first with one away. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Here's Byron Buxton, and he's out, and they got him. That ends the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins. They trail here 1-0. Back at Target Field, here's the veteran outfielder, Hunter Renfroe. Just missed.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Carl Dixon doing the umpiring behind the plate.
And Boog, I'm not sure if it's because he sort of sets up higher than most, but one thing to be aware of with Dixon is the high strike. Not usually a big deal because most players are swinging at pitches up there, but we may see some surprise looks from hitters from time to time because that's just so unusual.
Off the mark there. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk. MJ Melendez now at the plate. Runner takes off. On its way to the corner. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball. And that misses. And now it's even 1-1. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch is downstairs. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. Hauls it in for the out. Michael Garcia steps in for the Royals.
Runner.
First offering. Runner goes. And a foul ball. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Lopez gets the swing and the miss. And now 2 gone.
Gosh, here it is headed. 3-pitch strikeout, all fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. And that's down and away. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Look out.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two outs. And it's even up.
2-2 count.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. That K is his 3rd of the game. Royals leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Now it's the veteran outfielder, Byron Buxton. Clips the outside corner. Strike one. And he gets that fastball by him upstairs.
0-2 is the count.
Stays alive. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect a pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Stepping in, Matt Wallner. Fouled off. He was late. Comes up empty. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch downstairs, and it's 1-2. That's down and in. And it's filled up.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
1 down, base is empty. In the air, left field, down the line. Melendez makes the play. 2 down. Here's Royce Lewis. Right down the chute, and it's 0-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
And a curve misses outside. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire. And out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Twins are set down 1-2-3. And it remains 1-0. And we're back onto the 3rd inning. Now here's the leadoff hitter for the Royals, Jonathan India. Lopez back to work. India hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. Swing and a miss.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Now the number 2 hitter, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Runner on the go. Cut on and miss. And safe.
0-1.
It's a stolen base. Man at second. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And now 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
2-2 now. Good eye in that spot.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Out towards right center field. Wallner heading to the alley and makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. RBI single his last time up. Late swing, foul to the left.
A runner at third with less than 2 outs. This is the guy that usually comes through in these spots.
Swings and misses. And it's 0-2.
That he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Lopez gets the swing and the miss. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today.
Typically that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Perez in the box now as he looks at ball 1. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Two outs.
1-1.
Way high.
Too high. Ball.
On the corner for a strike. Next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Michael Massey next up for Kansas City. That's a strikeout. Good looking sweeper there. So 1 left for Kansas City, but they still lead it 1-0. Set for the bottom of the third, and now the first baseman, Ty France. Outside low, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Tap foul at the plate. The wind and the pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now it's the second baseman, Brooks Lee. On the ground, right side. And foul ball. Now the 0-1. Just missed.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And that's downstairs. Now 2 balls and a strike. And downstairs.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Melendez makes the play. Out number 2. Ryan Jeffers at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Twins retired in short order. They're down 1-0. Back in Minnesota, here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Check swing, and he went. And that's strike 1.
Well, these Royals doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
That one missed.
2 strikes.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike 3, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Renfroe, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. 1 down, base is empty. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. Yeah, that's ball 2. Ripped to short. On to France. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's the left fielder, M.J. Melendez. Flied to right his first time. Outside with a breaking ball. 2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. On the ground, right side. Lee whips it to first. Royals set down in order. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the 4th. It's the Royals 1 and the Twins nothing. Back at Target Field, John Chambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Willie Castro. Ball one low.
Well, these Twins, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to. Everything came together for him. That's a good sound coming off the bat, man. And as he connected out front and lifted into the outfield, that's one of those swings where you just don't even feel the ball hit the barrel. That's a pure stroke.
Runner at third, nobody out. Now Correa up to hit. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Makes the catch for the out. And next for Minnesota, Trevor Larnach. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Just missed.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Strike on the outside corner. 1-2.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
1-2. Hard hit left side. Whip over to first. But the run scores, and that makes it a 1-1 game.
Well, that's a productive at bat right there. I'm sure he wanted a knock, but puts the ball in play, brings that run in from third, ties up the ball game.
Byron Buxton, the next to hit, struck out swinging his first time. And that one fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike 2. That's inside.
Ball 1.
Next one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. And that's outside. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. So they get 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and nobody left on. On to the top of the 5th we go. All tied 1-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the third baseman, Michael Garcia. Foul ball there.
Well, these Royals finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
The 0-2. Foul tip. Oh, that got our umpire. And it looks like it got him upstairs. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Up the middle. Oh, he gloves it. The throw. It's there, and that's a great play.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took it perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Here's the center fielder, Kyle Isbell. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Wastes no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you enough.
So the lineup flips over. Jonathan India at the plate. He's 2 for 2. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Isbell, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Throw to first.
Hey.
The 1-1. Fly ball down the line. Reaches for it, but it's foul. Started after the 1-2 pitch, appeal to first, and he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So up now for Kansas City, Bobby Witt Jr., 1 for 2. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Royals lead 1. Still tied 1-1. Bottom of the inning. And now for the Twins, Matt Wallner. To the right side, Massey gets it to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
So up next for Minnesota, Royce Lewis. Struck out swinging his first time. That one catches the corner for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Nope.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss.
This game has been so tight. Feels like the next team to score will win it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And next for Minnesota, Ty France. Caught looking his first time up. Hit hard on the ground to short. Witt over to first. And the Twins go 1-2-3. 3 up, 3 down that time. We're through 5. All tied 1-1. All set for the start of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Vinny Pasquantino. Lopez back to work. And that's a little bit high, and it's 1-0.
Well, it's been a very impressive outing so far. His command has been a big part of it. Even when he misses outside the strike zone, which is exactly what a pitcher wants.
And a curve is down and in. Minnesota's bullpen with some action. Griffin Jacks getting ready to go. Sands, a hard-throwing right-hander, up as well. The wind to kick the 2-0. And that is out of play. Fouls one off. 2-2. And there's a ball. That's to third. Jump throw. And they get the out. Salvi steps into the box now. 0 for 2 in this one. There's the strike. Perez, an all-star a season ago, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Venezuela. One down, base is empty. Swing and a ball drilled in the air towards right center field. And there are 2 outs. And here is Michael Massey. And that one clips the corner. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Buxton nabs it. And that's the 3rd out. Nothing doing here this half. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. All tied 1-1. And we're back. And now Brooks lead. That one fouled off.
Well, these Twins just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Swing and a pop up in foul ground. Stretches out and hauls it in.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
Ryan Jeffers will hit next. Went down on strikes his first time through. There's a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
And that misses. And that's ball 1. All tied up here in the bottom of the 6th.
Two balls, 1 strike.
In the air, left field, down the line. He dives, but he can't make the catch. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away.
Well, I'm not saying that play was easy, but it was harder than it needed to be thanks to the bad jump. Those small moments can be costly.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Next is the DH, a switch hitter, Willie Castro. First pitch misses. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
It really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Jeffers, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next offering is in for a strike. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
A pretty good break on the curveball right there. Maybe not as down in the zone as he would have liked, but deceptive enough to get that swing and miss. And if you don't catch that pitch out front on the barrel, it bears in on you pretty hard.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Slice to right, and it goes just foul. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors, and a man left. Seventh inning coming up, all tied 1-1. Welcome back. We're in the seventh. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Griffin Jax. Now it's Hunter Renfroe. That one is upstairs. And now it's even up.
1-1.
Way out front for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Nope, outside.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
The healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Strike three, went back to the sweeper and got the strikeout. And to the plate for Kansas City, M.J. Melendez. In there for strike one. Just missed. And that misses. 2-1. And a swing and a miss.
2-2 count.
Got him. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Very strong coming out of the pen so far as he punches out the first two batters he's faced in this one, getting straight to work. Man, it's talked about a lot, but relievers are just so electric these days. These aren't fun at bats if you're a hitter. And I'm so glad I'm retired.
Garcia in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, and 2 now. Ball one there.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. And he strikes out the side in the 7th. Royals bats are quiet there. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back in Minnesota, set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. That misses. Ball one. To the right side. He takes it on his own and one away in the bottom of the 7th. So here's the cleanup hitter, Byron Buxton. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
And a base hit up the middle. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
One down. Now it's the right fielder, Matt Wallner. There's the strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
One away, tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Hammered on the line, base hit. And the go-ahead run into scoring position. One away. So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles per hour, so that's flexing your muscles a little bit.
And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Lucas Erceg.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
2 on, 1 out. Now the third baseman, Royce Lewis. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. That's a strike.
No ball, 2 strikes.
The next pitch misses. Going to count 1-2.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
big strikeout there as he works to strand that go-ahead run at second base, but job's not done yet. Got to get that last out before you can exhale and get back into the dugout. It's kind of tough to do with this home crowd applying so much pressure.
So up next for Minnesota, Ty France. Splits the plate. It's 0-1. .100 at the knees, and she came up empty. Action in the pen down there. Chris Stratton up and loosening in the pen. Harvey warming up as well. Two on, 2 outs. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Got it. Nice grab. And that will end the inning. Twins strand a pair. Score remains tied 1-1. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Cole Sands. Leading off, Kyle Isbell. That's outside. 1-0.
Nope. 2-0.
And another ball.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Jonathan India in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Substitution being made at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Dairon Blanco. Go-ahead run on base. Now here is Jonathan India.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base stealer.
Right through there for a strike.
There it was. 0-0. Here it is. Hit it. He gets a take. Gets ahead in the count.
The go-ahead run aboard at first. Nobody out. That one misses. And 1-1. Sands throws to first. And he dives back in safely. And the count 1-2. With the go-ahead run at first, and we're in the top of the 8th. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and 1 away.
Well, that's the effect of the splitter that you're looking for on the mound. Really nice pitch right there, and had him out in front over the top. I'm sure the batter was thinking he was getting something else, perhaps a fastball with a little more straight and velo to it.
And next up for the Royals, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 3. Moved to first, and he's back in on a dive. Hard liner. Pulls it down, and there are 2 away. Vinny Pasquantino steps in for the Royals. Swing and a foul out of play.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And that's a home run into the upper deck. He sends it into the second deck. It's 3-1. The brighter the lights, the more he shines.
Yeah, this guy lives for big moments, and right there made a statement big time. That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good wood to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
Now the catcher up to hit, Salvador Perez. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And he takes a strike.
0-1.
The 0-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
Swing and a foul straight back. Here's a 1-2. Lewis zips it to first. That's the third out. 2-run shot for the Royals this inning. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. Now into the ball game on defense, Dairon Blanco. He'll be patrolling center field. And now for the Twins, Brooks Lee. And that one misses up and in. Ball 1. Activity in the Kansas City bullpen. Carlos Estevez up and throwing. Swing and the ball hammered left field. That one's carrying. Banks off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now there are several ways that they can get this run across.
So up next, Brian Jeffers. First pitch, and he just misses. With the tying run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. 2 balls, no strikes to count. Right through there for a strike. Willie Castro in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Tying run at the plate. Out front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2.
As a hitter, you don't know what to expect here in the 3-2. If he'll throw a breaking ball 3-1, he'll do it again 3-2.
Strike 3, got him swinging. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. This is Willie Castro. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, Boog, not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
And the first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Runner at second here, one gone. Slap the other way, foul. And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double.
Yeah, Boog, and you just don't want to get careless here. You've done a really good job to get 2 outs after that leadoff double, as you mentioned, and just got to execute your pitches, and it's a non-issue.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Lucas Erceg will depart. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher. So they bring on their closer in the 8th, Carlos Estevez.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Here's Carlos Correa. 0 for 3 in this one. And he pumps it a strike. The tying run at the plate.
Nope.
Just missed. And a swing and a miss.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Man on second, 2 down. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
That was pretty nasty. Twins wind up stranding 1, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Danny Coulombe.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
So digging in, Michael Massey. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Coulombe, 35 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And it's 1-1.
1-1.
Just off the inside edge. Swings and chases a low one there.
Well, when those hitters count, sometimes can be a little too aggressive, and a good pitcher will play off of that. He's got to get a better pitch to hit.
And it remains 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. A little bit high, and it's a full count. Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Renfroe, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
0-1
Moving in the bullpen, Brock Stewart, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Alcala also getting ready. Outside low, and that is ball one. Base is empty, one away here at the top of the ninth. In there at the knees for a strike. Struck him out swinging. Had him out front for strike three.
That's a pretty nasty pitch right there. I'd call it a power curveball in the 80s. It's got so much spin on it, and you really don't have a lot of time to sit back and watch what it's going to do before you have to commit. It was a good one for the swinging strikeout.
Melendez in the box with two gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 2 outs, base is empty. The next offering misses. Now 1-2. Good eye right there. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Field.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side in the ninth. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Heart of the order, 3-4-5 will get their shot in the bottom of the ninth. It's the Royals 3 and the Twins 1. So bottom of the ninth, and now for the Twins, Trevor Larnach. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
It's been tough for the offense so far, but you can't get frustrated. You got to find a way to shake it off, go up there and relax. That's the only way you're going to be able to put runs up on the board.
And a strike on the outside corner. And the count is 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Oh, 0-2 now. And
One
that
ball,
skips into
two
there.
strikes.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out.
Well, we saw a solid effort out of their starter, and the bullpen is following suit. It's just a good day as a manager or as a pitching coach when you can hand the ball off to multiple arms and get stability from all of their performances.
He's 2 outs away. Byron Buxton, the next Twin up to hit. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And that one missing low. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Down to the last out for the Twins.
Toughest pitch to hit. Fastball on the outer black. Man, sometimes you just got to tip your cap.
Matt Wallner, the next Twin up to hit. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Foul at a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. This could end it. And that one upstairs, ball one.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
Gets a piece and stays alive. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Great pitcher's duel in this one. You get to a certain point where each pitcher is trying to outdo the other, go a little bit deeper into the ball game, and for these pitchers it really came down to a few key at bats. This was a fun one to watch.
And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shambi saying so long